Hello, this is Julie Musial, founder of Musial Marketing. Today I want to talk to you about outsourcing using Odesk. Odesk.com. There are different services that you can use. I also use elance.com and I use fiverr.com, and there are other ones. But today I want to talk to you about odesk.com. Odesk.com. It's up there on your screen. And the reason you need to use services like this, you don't have to use services like this, but why do you need to outsource? You need to outsource because if you continue to do everything yourself as a small business owner, you will only succeed in driving yourself crazy. You're going to end up working 80 hours a week and you're not going to have any balance in your life. So I want to help you with outsourcing using Odesk. Now with Odesk, you can find just about anything that you're looking for. So you want to figure out what is it that you need help with. So last week I posted a job for blogging. I did this actually for this video to see what would happen. And what you want to do is just go to odesk.com and create an account. It's really, really easy. Just put your name in there and your email and you create your account. And then what you do is you go here to post a job. So you click on post a job. And it'll want a category. So you would pick your category. Let's say it was software development. Choose a category and subcategory. So let's say you had a subcategory. So let's say it was game development. You could give it a title right here. You could describe the work to be done. I'm going to show you a completed job, so that's why I'm going kind of fast. The skills needed. Hourly, pay by the hour. Do you want to verify the work diary? Estimated duration. Is it less than a week, more than a week? Is it up to 6 months? Estimated workload, take a look at that. 30 hours, 10 to 30, less than 10. Is it entry level, intermediate? Is it expert? And as far as market visibility, typically I will put only Odesk users can find this job. And you can also attach a document. So quite often, if it's very detailed work, I will do something in Word, I'll put it in a PDF, and I will upload a document. And then you can add other qualifications that you might have. For example, freelancer type, you might have independent or agency. Maybe you don't care. Minimum feedback, I always go for at least a 4.5. 5 is the highest, but I want at least a 4.5 because the people that you get on Odesk can be all over the world. So I want the best. So I want a good score. And typically the hours billed on Odesk, I will usually look for somewhere at least 100 hours because I want them to have some hours billed so that there's some statistics on how they've done. Location, if you do have a preference, otherwise any location, maybe you want an Australian accent or whatever the case may be. Maybe you don't want English, maybe maybe you want something else. And cover letter, ask applicants to write a cover letter. Or screening questions, what questions do you have about this project? You can put anything in here that you like. Do you have any questions about the job description? What do you think? Why do you think you are a good fit? Now here is where you can change these. For example, you can type right in here and make these any questions that you want. And that's really a great feature. So now I'm not going to post this particular job because I already have one posted. So I'm going to take you to my job postings. And right now, because they're asking me for my payment method, I always use PayPal. So I don't have that in there right now. But right now, here's the blog article. I'm going to take a look at, I can view the post. And here's what I had posted. My job description, I was looking for a writer who can write between 325 and 600 word articles, 1 time per week for blog placement, etc., etc. And then I said at the end, I would like you to look at my website, and I gave them my website address, and tell me one thing that you would write about to complement my already existing blog topics. Now, why did I do that? I did that because I want to see if the people that are going to apply for this job can follow directions. Now, you don't have to ask them to look at your website, but you can ask them to look at something else. You can ask them, you want to make sure that they have the ability to follow directions and reason. So the right person I have will have knowledge in the online marketing environment. I get pretty detailed, and then I put my skills required: article writing, blog writing, content writing, Facebook marketing. Preferred qualities: I have feedback, at least a 4.0, fluent in written and verbal skills, at least 100 hours booked. I had 7 applicants apply for this job, and I'm going to show you those job applicants. So I'm going to go right up here and I'm going to open all of them. I am going to look at the last 2, which will give me all of them. I've hidden a couple because they were definitely out of the question. Okay, so for example, this gal guarantees her work. Money back guaranteed. If you're unhappy with this freelancer's first 2 weeks of work, Odesk will refund your money. Now she's asking for $13.33, and she has 10 plus hours booked. She's a 4.88. She's in the United States, and she's 3/4 qualified for what I asked for. Now, the thing that you really want to think about is, for example, you've got the person here from this young man is from Kenya, and he's looking at $7.78 an hour. You really want to think about, in different parts of the world, the cost of living is much different. I live in the United States, and yes, the cost of living here might be, you might get $60 an hour, whereas in Kenya, the cost of living is so much less. So all things being relative, that could be a real good rate for him. So you want to post your job, you get the applicants, and really, you only want, the reason why it says 3/4 qualified is because I put in specifications of what I wanted. Let's see if I click on there. And then if I look at what she wrote back, I can see what she wrote back, and it sounds pretty good. She has well over 500 hours booked. She comes up with topics by seeing what's trending online. The one thing she doesn't do is she does not follow directions, and she does not go to my website and give me a suggestion. This one here, let's take a look at Ryan. What does Ryan, how many blog posts, how would you come up with topics, how do you research, how do you apply, do you have enough time? He does not give me that special. He doesn't go to my website either. Let's see if this one does. No, this one does not either. So I am, and you can go back and you can repost as well. They all did a cover letter, but not one of them followed directions. So I would not typically go with any of these freelancers. But once I did, you can hide them. Let's say, for example, if I wanted, I already have one hidden. Don't remember why I did that, but you can hide them so that you can kind of weed them out. But as you weed them out and as you figure out who you want to go with, before you work with them, I suggest you give them one project. And then you want to get on Skype and you want to be able to speak with them, to give them the details. When you first start working with a freelancer, it takes a little bit more because they need to get to know you and you need to get to know them. So Skype with them, do the one project, and see where it goes. As a small business owner, you have to start outsourcing things. You have to start getting things off your plate. You have to do the things that are going to make you money. Marketing is something that I typically do myself, but there are so many different things that you can outsource. As you go through your day, write down the things that you could possibly outsource. Maybe you could have someone do videos. Maybe you could have someone do audios, writing, copywriting. The sky's the limit. And you want to go in here and see what's available. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. We will see you next time. Julie Musial, founder of Musial Marketing. Have a great day.